Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, dude. Nice largie. Big keeper. Always produces me nice fish. There's one. Oh boys, nice bass. Got him on the old bone colored 6 cents Crush 25 MD. Boys, fish. Fish. Just slobber knocked it. Might be a nice bass. Crushed it. Nope. Been a while since we ran into one of these. Drum buddy. Y'all, and we'll go ahead and use this decent lighting and out of the wind area to give you guys kind of an intro. So planned on going to a new lake today south of the city, and rear-ended somebody on the way to doing so. So went back to the house and kind of figured out what I needed to get the truck looking good again. Got that ordered. So we're just out on the home lake again today. I wanted to fish a smaller lake today because there's going to be 15 to 18 mile an hour sustained winds out of the west northwest. It's going to be howling out here. So I'm on the west bank right now to start, but I do plan on getting out into the windy stuff, and we're just going to see what we can catch today, try to salvage what started off as a very crappy day. Hopefully we can salvage it with a good day of fishing, guys. That little drum just ate the Crush 25. Oh my goodness, what is that? That's a good fish, whatever that is, boys. Bass? Oh yeah, dude. Nice largie. Big keeper. Big keeper. Got him. Woohoo! That's a solid fish. South end of the lake today, guys. Crush 25 fall never fails. 6 cents Crush 25 silent 1/4 ounce square bill. Always produces me nice fish this time of year. That's a great first bass, guys. 19-inch tub. That thing is heavy. Every bit of 4. Came out of about 2.5 feet of water. This is kind of one of those lakes where you always say, if the wind's not blowing, I'm not going kind of thing. And the wind is definitely howling today. Little guy. Followed it all the way in. Didn't even get a chance to fight. Oh my goodness. Yellow bass. That's a tiny white, actually. Tiny white bass. Oh man, golly. Well, there's little juvenile bass out here too, up shallow. We got to find the big ones again though. Fish. Might be another good bass, guys. I'm gonna keep them down. Oh my goodness, might be another good one. Ah, dang. White bass joins the party. White bass on board. Pretty dang productive first spot so far. I didn't tell y'all, got an Art Gravity with 6-pound sunline and my Dobbin 7.4 Sierra, so I can really make long casts today. Oh man, that's definitely a white. How that thing hit and ran. Not very big either. I just caught a 14-inch one that forgot to push stop recording on, but so I outright called this one the 14. This one's gonna be like 12. 12 and a half. I'm starting to get ruler eyes, guys. Shoot. Feels like a white bass, but he's got me on a piling, guys. Just came off. Yeah, big white bass. He might have earned the first retie of the morning. Man, they were all over this first spot, guys. If every spot we pull up on is like this, we might be in for a treat today. There's a 15-inch white bass, guys. Pretty good fight. Golly. Another big one. Got me on the pylon. Good grief. He wanted to break me off too. Just another 15. That's a really big white bass, I think. It's probably a 16. Good grief, guys. That's the biggest one we've caught. They're stacked under that dock. That's 3. Yeah, I'm right on the money. A little over 16, actually. Like 16 and a quarter. We will take that. There's one. There we go. It's another little largie, actually. Man, so even on the kind of sandier banks, all I was expecting to get bit on was white bass, but I saw some bait scatter along this real shallow sandy flat, so I was expecting sand bass or aka white bass, but I actually got a little largie. That big bass came on a rockier bank though, so I think that's what we need to go get on, guys, is get on the rocks like normal. There we go. There's another decent one. Long and skinny though. Really skinny. Not doing well at all. He needs to do some eating. Really big white bass in the wind, guys. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to turn the camera around. I have to keep my foot up here to... I don't want to get pinned up on the rocks too bad. Probably a 16 there. Fish. Might be a big bass, guys. Might be a big bass. Yeah, it's pretty good. Feels a lot bigger going into the wind though. That's a keeper. There we go. Man, I haven't caught bass on this spot in a while. I feel like it just gets hammered now. Probably right out of 15 or 16. I'm sure this audio is just absolute trash, but hopefully the wind muff on my chest is blocking some. Dude, this is hard wind, guys. White bass on the Kooshball. That is a 3/16 ounce one, guys, with the bad shad color, 3-inch Eurotackle B vibe on it. We're gonna come back through here and comb it over one more time with the bladed jig. White bass on the dam again, guys. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get out of the wind to get some more bass, guys. Some more green ones. Yeah, this wind is brutal right here, guys. Take us at least a half hour to get back to where we started. There's one. Oh boys, nice bass. There we go. That's why you keep fishing. That's why you keep fishing. Hasty, muddied north end bass. There's another keeper. Thank you, buddy. Got him on the old bone colored 6 cents Crush 25 MD. Runs down to about 7 feet there, guys. And y'all can just see how much muddier the wind has churned this water up. It's insane how poor the visibility got after that high wind just has everything stirred up. Fish. That one's white, I bet. Yeah, that one felt white. Pretty good one though. We won't be picky. Another fish in the boat. Well boys, that's gonna do it. That's all the more of a butt kicking I want to take today. Took a butt kicking this morning in terms of the old checkbook with the damage that I did to the front end of my truck, and then just took a complete whooping from this wind. I got out here at about 10 a.m. The bite was pretty good from 10 to 11, but as soon as that wind really started ripping, it was game over. And I was able to catch some white bass, and I did catch one more keeper size there at the end that y'all saw, so was able to salvage what could have been just a disastrous day. Did catch one pretty dang big bass, which I was happy about. But moral of this video, guys, if I could have 2 crankbaits to fish in the months of October and November, it's November right now obviously, they would be those Crush 25 series from 6 cents. The Crush 25X, I mean, that's literally the crankbait that's on my logo, and that's not for no reason, because it's so productive. It catches big fish for me. It's easy to throw all day if you have to. And then if you want to get a little bit deeper and add a rattle, the Crush 25 MD Mini is also a really good option, and they both run very consistent, and I love them. I was throwing it on my Dragon 2 rod, which is a pretty moderate action BFS rod, and then I've also threw it on my Dobbins, not my 740. I thought I had it on my 740, but it was on my 700, which is also a pretty moderate stick, guys. But if y'all stuck with me this long, I really do appreciate y'all. Please leave a like for me if you enjoyed this struggle, guys. Always talk with me in the comments below. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet, guys. Please share this with the finesse loving friend and help me hit that 3,000 sub mark by the end of this year. And if you want in on the November small baits and big fish BFS big bass challenge, all you got to do is order one of my fish rulers from me. Contact me at my Gmail account, which is linked in the description above. They're $35 and they get you entry into all future big bass contests. This month's prize is a brand new Aerobaits Tiny Glide, so you got something really cool to fish for there. Y'all, and I didn't specify how the contest works. It's literally just biggest bass of every month wins, and it's based off of length. And you gotta have my fish ruler, obviously, so you can measure it closed mouth at 0 and best that you can pinch tail towards the end. Ultimately, I'll be the judge and just do y'all's best to get a good pick for me, and then you can submit those either through Instagram, through like my direct message, or just through my Gmail account again. But apart from all that, thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all take her easy. We'll catch you on the next one. That's a great first bass, guys. 19-inch tub. That thing is heavy, every bit of 4. Came out of about 2.5 feet of water.